Coachy, maybe the start of the new season, you play up against new opponents in the MTN8. Just your thoughts on how you look at them.
Yeah, I think it's obvious to everybody that Galaxy are a difficult team to play against. They had a really good season, making a final last year of a cup and obviously finishing in the top 8, with limited resources. So they've got a good thing going. When I heard the coach might be going to Morocco, I was happy for him, as his captain said, but also happy that he's still in South Africa. He brings a lot of character to the game and, a really well-coached team. So it's always been tough encounters between us. There was only one fixture that was a 6-3 match, but otherwise it's always been a goal in it here or there for the teams. But in saying that, again, it's our home game. We deserve to be hosting them at home after finishing third in the league. And I think winning a trophy last season has just, whet the appetite of not only the staff but also the players to, continue to strive to win as many trophies as we can. Obviously, the MTN is you're 2 games away basically, or 2 rounds away from being in the final. But the first hurdle is normally the most difficult one, to get yourself into the semi-final. But yeah, we've prepared well. We're ready, raring to go, looking forward to a big season.
And Coach, it's no secret that you guys overachieved last season. Just in your opinion, how much further can this team go? I mean, like you say, finished third, won a cup, did well in the other competitions as well.
Yeah, I think I've always maintained that for a club to have sustainable success, you need consistency. So, sort of 2 seasons back, we finished 4th in the league. Then we finished 6th in the league, and now we finished 3rd in the league. So, we're starting to show that we are establishing ourselves as a club that can consistently do well. We also have the players that can keep us at that level. Obviously, a lot of them have now made, national teams, whether it be Bafana, whether it be Kasafa. So from a player point of view, we've got a quality team of quality players that can continue to allow us to believe that we can be competitive in all cup competitions, starting with MTN on the weekend, as well as in all the league matches.
Coach, is the Danie Craven field, or you going to play Danie Craven or not? Because, like you guys mentioned, the weather's been terrible in the Western Cape over the past few months.
Yeah, there's not too many good pitches around. Unfortunately, Danie Craven is not in its best condition, nor is Athlone. We're playing at Danie Craven on the weekend. There is a bit of dry weather till Sunday. I think there's rain predicted on Sunday, so hopefully the pitch can dry out. Obviously cut it, roll it, get it into the best shape that it can. But you've got to overcome any adversity, challenges, obstacles that may be in the way. So if the pitch is not in the best state, it should not take away from us wanting to advance, and I don't think it'll take away from what I believe will be a really exciting match, tough match, and hopefully it can be a real good spectacle for the fans out there.
I think you know how much I love the club. It's that silly season again, but is everyone screwed on? There's a lot of talks about certain players. I'm not going to mention names, but is the focus right? Are you helping them to focus on the task at hand?
Yeah, I think I've been long enough in the game, and players, it is that time of the season where there's always talk, and players, maybe clubs interested in your players, but I think our players are happy where they are. We have shown that we can compete to win medals and trophies. We've shown competitiveness in the league. We're now playing in the Intercontinental club competition, so the players are excited to be part of that journey and to help the club continue grow and continue to be successful.
Coach, you've surpassed a whole lot of people's expectations with how you finished the season last year, and also winning a trophy as well. I mean, looking at last year's edition of the MTN8, crashing out in the semi-finals, what are lessons that you have taken from that entire season, even within the MTN8, making sure that you can also give a great account for yourself in this edition of the MTN8, more so that you've already tasted cup victory?
Yeah, I think it started with the Nedbank semi-final loss on penalties to Sekhukhune even the season before, and then obviously falling out last season against Pirates, which ended up being on away goal. I think those lessons learned already helped us in the calling. So all those sort of cup experiences that we had, I think, will stand us in good stead going into the MTN. We know what is required to get to a final. We know that the first hurdle we have to get past to give ourselves any chance. And once we get past that hurdle, then we can wait and see who our opponents would be. But I think we learned a lot in all those cup competitions, and I think we're a lot maturer now as a football team, and I think we've got a lot more belief that we can go far and win trophies in all competitions.